My name is Tarmack, and this is your game industry news wrap-up for the week of January 31st, 2016. During an Electronic Arts financial call, CFO Blake Jorgensen stated that there was an estimated 55 million combined PS4 and Xbox One consoles out in the wild. Microsoft has rather famously been tight-lipped about how many Xbox Ones have been sold, but Sony, on the other hand, has been proudly boasting with the most recent number just shy of 36 million. This means that there are about 19 million Xbox Ones, putting the console at pretty close to half of the install base of the PS4. It's mildly amusing that EA doesn't seem to even consider the Nintendo consoles as part of their metrics, though. GOG.com has decided to enter the early access arena with their Games in Development program. Unlike Steam's hands-off support approach, GOG is actively choosing which games can be part of the program, offering a 14-day no-questions-asked refund policy, and it's also DRM-free. I can't see anybody abusing the DRM-free refund purchases. They're also allowing for an interesting versioning system which will let you choose which patch or version of a game you want to play, for those people that are looking for some personal growth opportunities before a quality assurance job interview. A new DLC for WWE 2016 has released, including some new wrestlers and a fancy bug that corrupts players' Universe Mode save files on Xbox One and PS4, the main mode in the game. 2K Sports has acknowledged and confirmed the problem, is waiting on Microsoft and Sony to launch a patch fix, and is recommending people not download the DLC. But they're still selling it. Valve hosted a VIVE VR game showcase event on the 27th of January to put games media in close proximity of 12 VR titles, their developers, and of course the HTC VIVE headset. Quality titles like Job Simulator and numerous other tech demos. The only one that actually looks like a genuine polished game is Elite Dangerous. Gamestop has arranged for what they and developer Insomniac have both stated is not a traditional publishing relationship. Nebulous enough? Essentially, the only place you'll be able to buy a physical copy of the game Song of the Deep will be at GameStop. It'll still be available at numerous online sources. The game actually looks kind of cool. However, in medical circles, there's a term called CTD, or circling the drain. When you, a brick-and-mortar retail store, make an arrangement to limit the number of places that people can buy retail box copy video games, those people are going to further consider buying digital video games. GameStop is circling the drain already, and moves like this just make that all the more obvious. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan has been officially confirmed by Platinum Games. The trailer doesn't give much indication of the gameplay, but it's safe to assume based on the leaked screenshots that it will play fairly similarly to Transformers Devastation. The only disappointment that I've got so far is that none of the voices in the trailer sound like the original show voices. Despite that very minor issue, Platinum Games is very quickly becoming one of my favorite studios. In an interview with MCV UK, Senior Marketing Director of Origin, the EA digital distribution platform, says that EA is on a journey to regain the trust of PC gamers. And as much as I want to complain and make snide quips, is he really wrong? Origin's stability is vastly improved, deals are coming that compare to Steam sales, their refund policy was first to market and while not the best anymore is still pretty good. It's hard to trust a company as large as EA, but I think it's fair to acknowledge when they get things right. Origin is not the pile of trash that it was when it launched, and its support functions are orders of magnitude superior to Steam. And a story that I missed last week. Microsoft has finally made an adjustment to Skype that gamers can rejoice over. The Skype client will no longer leak your IP address, which should dramatically cut down the denial of service attacks and, more importantly, swatting, the quote-unquote prank of choice for the mentally deficient. The fact that it took Microsoft this long to consider that maybe leaving your IP address vulnerable in Skype was a bad idea does make me wonder how secure the Kinect is, however. You know, that infrared camera and microphone in the living room of Xbox One owners everywhere. Alright, never mind. Most of those things are unplugged in a closet by now. Carry on. And we'll finish off with a reminder of outstanding aspects of bad business in the game industry. Sega has still not apologized for nor made right the taking down via illegal DMCA notices of YouTube channels for doing videos relating to the Shining Force. Peter Molyneux has still not sorted out the situation with the winner of the Curiosity Cube, who is supposed to be the god of the game Goddess. Robert Space Industries is still selling $1,000 spaceships for Star Citizen so that people can support development and not relying on the psychology of the sunk cost fallacy. And Nintendo is still claiming YouTube revenue regardless of whether the video material is transformative or fair use in nature, contrary to the copyright law in the United States. This has been your Game Industry News Wrap-Up for the week of January 31st, 2016. I'm Tarmack. Thanks for watching.